What's up, everybody? It's Wes and Andy. Welcome to Tuesday night Random Fandom for the week of Tuesday, June the 30th. It is the day before Canada Day. And it's hot.
It is.
It's hot out here. I don't know if I like it.
Nope. And it's starting to rain, so it's going to get that stupid humidity going, too.
A little bit of rain right now. I will not be opening the window tonight.
Probably.
I hope it is nice wherever you are. Wherever you are.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, maybe we should put the comments on.
I suppose so.
Oh, wait. Hey, it's our friend Chris over at Cutthroat Comics. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing it.
Oh, Zazel as well.
I see you, sir, and I salute thee.
Some weirdo just said LFG.
I don't know who that guy is. I don't know. Someone looks like that. I don't know.
Josh is in the house, though.
What's up, Josh? Nice to see you. I hope everything is going well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we did talk about coming on Tuesday, and then it was like, wait a minute.
There's a national holiday.
Yeah. There's a big one. It's our country's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably celebrate that.
Well, he's celebrating his last day of vacation.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh,
that
yes.
works out. So nice of you to want to hang out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thunderstorming there. That is not nice.
No.
Sorry for that.
Hopefully
Sorry to hear
it
about
doesn't
that.
evolve into something worse.
No, seriously.
I mean, rain's good. It needs to grow the grass and stuff.
It is true. It is true.
Chris is here with us. Yes.
Yes, of course. And then
Sean's in here,
yeah,
too.
Sean. Hey, Sean.
Nice.
How are you?
Welcome.
So what are we doing? We are back. I was just talking before we went live that it's been a couple of weeks since we've done one of these.
It's been a hectic couple weeks.
Life has sort of crept in.
It did.
And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. And
it
then
wasn't a bad thing.
sometimes you need a break from life.
Because RonCon was awesome.
That's true. We've talked about RonCon since.
We have.
Yeah. Okay. So update. I got all of the video clips off my phone today. They are resting in the Fandom Power Google Drive, getting ready to be made into a video.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be a follow-up video
In the
sometime.
very near future.
Sometime. But we are still sending all the love to the RonCon as our RonCon group chat continues.
Let's just keep it going, and why not? It's become a community.
Did you see Adam's latest video on the X-Wing
I
restoration?
saw the thumbnail. I haven't checked it out
Did
yet,
you see my response?
I don't think I did.
He posted the thumbnail for his new video, which is a great, by the way,
Restoration of a vintage one.
a vintage
Yes.
X-Wing. Our friend Adam at Go Figure. You need to go and check that out. He posted it. As soon as I saw it, I wrote back, Ron 5 standing by.
Nice. Nice.
I couldn't help it. I had to. It went over well anyway.
Mhm.
So anyway, this one, it's Random Fandom number 105 for the week of June 18th. Now, we haven't had one for a couple of weeks. So how much old stuff are we covering? Well, it's not really old, but
Not too much old stuff.
old in
if
the sense that
was
it might
old-
be a couple weeks old.
If it was old and like I had planned to recover because we got extended shots of the Godzilla versus Superman pack,
Oh, yeah.
but it's been on shelves now for 2 weeks. So
Well, that was in the RonCon chat, too.
it was.
Yeah,
too,
yeah. We can still talk about that.
That's okay.
I didn't get to say my piece, but I didn't worry about it. So I think we all kind of felt the same way.
Yeah, fans are not really happy with the screaming Superman head.
Why?
He just looks a bit awkward, yelling at
What,
Godzilla.
Superman don't scream?
Not usually. He's kind of reserved and hey, I'm Superman.
Until you
Until you take
go
his
after the people
dog.
who love him.
Have you seen that clip yet?
Where's my dog?
Where's my dog? Or
I
not-
did see.
not where's my dog? Where's the dog?
Yeah, where's the dog? I did catch a bit of it. I have to watch the rest of it. I have to again we are getting closer to Superman, so
We are.
I'm getting excited for that.
This weekend coming up is Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah, early reviews are out, and it seems kind of mixed.
Yeah.
It seems kind of mixed. However, I'm not worried about early reviews. I
No.
just want a good Jurassic movie.
Exactly. Like some of the reviews have said, it doesn't really. It feels like a big, stupid, fun ride. I'm all for that.
Who doesn't like big dumb fun?
Yeah. Like I mean, I get it. At this point, we're now, uh, Jesus Christ, we're almost 40 years away from the original, right?
30, I think he said, I think the thing I read
It's
today was 30,
or 92 or 93.
93.
So we're over the 30-year mark.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
How are new dinosaurs still alive on Site B if they've been locked in a cage?
Oh, that's
for
a good question.
32
You know what? Can we
years?
can we flip?
Yeah.
Let's flip. Because every time I look at you, it's like I'm looking away. And people are thinking that's weird.
There's somebody over there.
Nobody's saying it, but you're all thinking it. It looks weird every time I look away from Andy. So there we go. Now
All
I'm
right.
looking at you, looking at you.
Okay.
That's better.
There we go.
I just want a good movie. I don't care. I like big dumb fun sometimes. I think it's
It's an
totally,
escape.
it's great. Big dumb fun works. I'm lightening and darkening again. Something is going on with that camera, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to play with it, but I don't have time to do it right now. So
Just
we'll
wait
have to
for
put
the
up with it.
balloons.
We'll put up with it. Nothing.
Nothing. We'll figure it out one day.
It's not doing anything. I don't know. All the people are here in San Diego for SDCC. Is it Comic-Con weekend?
I don't know. I've never gone to the San Diego one.
Seriously? San Diego.
I mean, I guess they're kicking off, right? Like Toronto's already had its spring con.
Well, Fan Expo is not until
Fan Expo is the end of August.
Yeah, yeah.
But Niagara
SDCC 2025. That's not what I asked for.
Best PC of 2020.
I know.
It listens as good
20,
as Josh's
25.
phone does.
July 24th to the 27th. We're a little bit early. People are coming a month early.
You know what? It wouldn't shock me.
I wouldn't be surprised. That is a lot of preparation.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a big show. Chris says, I'm excited for another Jurassic Park movie. Me too. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, we should get to the stuff.
We do have a little bit of a backlog of sad news.
There's been some stuff. So let's get to those who are no longer with us.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we're making light of it or anything.
No.
We don't want to like blast through it. At the same time, we don't want to linger on it too much.
We do want to honor their.
Let us acknowledge those who are no longer with us.
Yeah. So first up, Pik-Sen, we lost her. She was in Mind Your Language, and she was the narrator of Dark Souls.
The video game Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's passed away at the age of 80.
Oh, wow.
She's known for roles across British and Malaysian TV a lot. Born in Penang.
Okay.
She's also appeared on Doctor Who as Chin Lee in The Mind of Evil.
Oh.
Chun Soon Lee in Mind Your Language, which is the British comedy from the 70s.
Sure.
She's also been on Coronation Street.
Yay for Coronation Street.
Spearhead, Vampire Academy, The Nevers.
Well, I'm pretty sure my wife has watched those.
And she might have watched this one because I know my wife might have. She played the killer cleaner in Johnny English Reborn. So, Mr. Bean.
Johnny English, yeah.
But, yeah, she has passed away. Daniel York Lowe posted a note of remembrance on Instagram. Says she was so affectionate, so witty, so brilliantly scabrous, and absolutely honest about the rubbish this industry deals actors of our heritage. Unlike a fair few others who can actually try and cape it. We'll miss you so much, but thank you, Pixie, for blessing our lives with your unique presence.
Oh, that's a very nice sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
Also, calling out the industry.
Yeah, at the same time, right? Yeah, Josh's phone doesn't listen. It listens wrong. But it gives some good results, though.
It's totally okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean you rage quit Dark Souls because it was too hard? I heard it was so hard, I didn't even start.
I don't believe I've ever played that one, sadly. But another one that we lost, notable for Scarface and Ghostbusters 2.
Okay.
Harris Yulin. He was the Hammer, the judge in Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, right.
Yeah. He's also done dozens of films, TV, Broadway. But he did pass away after going into cardiac arrest. So,
Man,
also in
that'll
Training
do it.
Day, Clear and Present Danger. He was Officer Bernstein in Scarface, if you remember that far back.
Yeah, man. I'd have to take a refresh on that one.
Yeah, Al Pacino kills him anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He is survived by his wife, Kristen Lohman, son-in-law, Ted Mineo, nephew, Martin Crane, and godchildren, I should say, Marco and Laura Greenberg. Unfortunately, he was predeceased by his daughter, actress Claire Lucidio.
Okay.
But, his work will live on.
Yeah, man.
I mean, Ghostbusters 2 wouldn't be Ghostbusters 2 without that whole courtroom scene.
No, no, it wouldn't.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. It's bubbling up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
God,
The
it's
Scolari
brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
Friends of yours. Oh, what's this here?
We're losing a lot of great actors and actresses this year. I'm so
Certainly,
sad.
yeah. That seems to be the way it's going.
It comes in fits and droves, though. Like it seems
does.
like some days or some weeks we have like one or two, and then there's weeks where it's like I just couldn't talk about them all.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Another one we lost. Ananda Lewis, former MTV VJ, who shared her breast cancer journey with her audience and fans.
Oh my gosh, she's our age.
Yeah, she passed away at the
Oh,
age of
wow.
52.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. News was confirmed by her sister, Lakshima Emery,
Okay.
who posted a tribute on Facebook, but there was no further details
Yeah, yeah.
available at the time. She'd been living with breast cancer in recent years, and she shared it back in 2020 that she was diagnosed with stage 3 after she conducted a self-exam and went and got further investigated.
Yeah.
But she had said, I need you to share this with the women in your life who may be as stubborn as I was about
Mammogram?
mammograms.
There you go.
And I need you to tell them that they have to do it. Early detection, especially for breast cancer, changes your outcome. It can save their life.
Yeah.
So, over the last few years of her life, she was definitely a champion for that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
So, she told Sidner and Elam, who
Stephanie Elam and Sarah Seidner.
Sorry. This journey is very personal, and you have to do what works for you and only you.
Yeah.
So, regardless of what path you take, follow that path, right?
Well, I think the big message surrounding cancer is always, don't ignore it.
Yeah.
Which
go get checked.
I know no news is good news. And in the medical world, that is also true. But at the same time, you can't stick your head in the mud and hide from it.
No, that does nothing.
No.
Fans of food shows might recognize this next one.
Who doesn't like food?
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, Anne Burrell has passed away.
Oh.
Food Network star and Worst Cooks in America host.
I don't think I watched that one.
No. Quoted from People magazine, sorry. Anne was a beloved wife, sister, daughter, stepmother, and friend. Her smile lit up every room she entered. And that's from the family, wrote on from a statement.
Yeah.
I don't recall seeing her, but I never watched the Food Network that much.
I watch more food shows now than I ever did.
I started watching like diners and drives and stuff, right?
Yeah.
There was a press release obtained by Fox News on the Tuesday after she passed, and it reads, "It is with deep sadness we announce that Anne Burrell, 55, passed away this morning at her home in New York. With her trademark spiky blonde hair and sparkling personality, Anne Burrell was the hugely popular and fan-favorite host of Food Network's hit show, Worst Cooks in America." So, she was also an industry veteran, passionate teacher, and prided herself in her culinary work. So, yeah. Chris says, I was shocked when I heard about her passing. Yep. So, condolences to her family and whatnot.
Absolutely, yeah.
Another one, Valerie Mahaffey, whose accolades include an Emmy win for Northern Exposure. You remember that show?
I do, but I as another one that I never watched it.
Passed away, 71 years old. Her death was confirmed by her husband, Joseph Kell, who shared that she had passed away on May 30th.
Oh, wow.
And this one just popped into my newsfeed.
Yeah, yeah.
So he is quoted as saying, "I've lost the love of my life, and America has lost one of its most endearing actresses.
Yeah.
She will be missed." She had a lot across a bunch of different genres. She was in the comedy Senior Trip.
Okay.
Seabiscuit with Tony McGuire.
I saw that one.
My First Wedding with Rachel Lee Cook. Jungle to Jungle with Tim Allen. Previous Engagement with Daniel Stern. And then she's been on a ton of stuff. Quantum Leap, Cheers, Seinfeld, Powers That Be, Wings, ER. And it keeps going.
Yeah, that's a lot of. That's a long list. That is a long list. Yeah.
But she is survived by her husband Kel, along with their daughter Alice Richards.
Oh, that's too bad, man.
Mm-hmm. And then rounding out our set here, Brian Wilson.
That's a big one.
That is a big.
That's a big one.
Yeah, Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys passed away at the age of 82. His family shared a post on Instagram. It says, "We are heartbroken to announce that our beloved father, Brian Wilson, has passed away. We are at a loss for words right now. Please respect our privacy at this time. As our family is grieving, we realize that we are sharing our grief with the world. Love and mercy."
That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one, you know?
It's like he's contributed so much to the world of music, right?
I know.
But, and then, like, his influence went past that, right? Like, he went through that downtime when depression and drugs went on.
Yeah.
And then the Bare Naked Ladies, right?
Lying in bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like Brian Wilson did.
Yeah. And I never realized that's what it was referencing, did.
Oh, yeah.
Until I actually looked into who he was, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So, he is survived by his daughters, Carney and Wendy, and 5 adopted daughters from his second marriage, Daria, Delaney, Dakota, Dash, and Dylan.
That's a lot of D's.
That is. But condolences to his family and fans and friends, and yeah. Now I guess it's time to lighten the mood.
Oh my gosh, is it that time?
It's time.
All right, let's do it. Let's have some
Random Fandom Trivia.
That'll be fun.
Right. So, how many people watched the Game of Thrones series finale?
13 and a half. No, that's not true.
Was it A, 19.3 million, B, 20.2 million, C, 30.5 million, or D, 40.1 million people?
I don't know, but I can tell you that almost all of them rage quit that. Because it was so bad. Anyway, let's give the 30-second sounder and we'll check back in with your answers right after that. All right, we get the answers rolling in here. What do we got here?
Sean's coming in with C.
Sean coming in at C. 30.5 millions of peoples.
Chris locking in at D.
D. 40.1 millions of people.
K coming in with D as well.
Ooh, another one for 40 million.
Mm-hmm. And Josh says, I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't like or care anything about Game of Thrones. So C.
Oh,
because when in doubt.
That's right. Go with C.
I have to tell you, I was one of those people. I don't know. Maybe I was the only one. I didn't read any of the books. Haven't read a Game of Thrones book. I have no idea. Song of Fire and Ice. I mean, I'm aware of it. It's a cultural thing. I get it. Didn't read it. So when they ran the finale and they ran the finale that we got, I literally laughed out loud at how subversive it was. And I thought, for what it is, it's okay. It's not what anybody wanted. But for what it was.
What's his face? George R.R. Martin didn't write the next book yet, right?
No.
So they were flying blind.
No. And has he written it yet?
No.
Yeah, there you go. And how long has it been gone?
I don't know.
It's been gone for a while now.
Yeah. But if you answered anything other than A, you're incorrect.
Oh.
Yeah, it is actually 19.3 million
19.3 million. Hey, wow, no winner tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And not me either.
But the episode, it was titled The Iron Throne, which was the series finale of it. The 73rd and final episode overall. It's the 6th episode in the 8th season. Was written and directed by executive producer and series creator David Benioff.
David Benioff
Benioff.
and D.B. Wise.
Apologies for the Benioff.
Yeah, that's all right.
First aired May 19th, 2019. And in the episode, the characters deal with the aftermath of Daenerys.
Daenerys Targaryen.
I didn't watch the damn show.
The mother of dragons.
Okay. Amelia Clark, anyway.
That's her.
Her devastation of King's Landing and determine who will finally rule Westeros.
It was awful because they spent so much
build up.
Well, they put a lot of energy into talking about her ancestor, who was referred to the Mad King, who did something similar, took the dragons and then turned on the people. And her whole thing throughout the course of this show was, I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to be another Mad King. And in the end, she was. So it was like, oh wow, you became the thing you swore you wouldn't. You know, you were supposed to be this like big protector of the people, and you're like, fuck that.
So she didn't learn how to train her dragon?
No, and then our the other major popular breakout character, Jon Snow, played by Kit Harington. He ended up having to, and they fell in love, and he ended up having to, and you like, is he going to do it? Is he not going to do it? What's he going to do? He does.
It's like Wolverine and G. Grain at
yeah, it's very much that.
X-Men 3.
It is that. Yeah.
Josh says,
never saw it, never cared to. I heard it got a Gainax ending. I don't even know what that is.
Don't know.
Dang, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
And Sean says, I'm with you, Josh. Never seen the show. I'm right there, too. I haven't watched it yet.
I will admit, first season was great.
All I know about it is what Penny told me from Big Bang Theory. It's got naked people doing it.
It got good. Like, it did. It got really, really good. And it had some really outstanding character moments. Like, anybody who's watched it, if I say the words red wedding, you all everybody that's watched it just collectively went, ooh, because that's a tough one to get through.
Is that the competition for Billy Idol's White Wedding?
It's a nice day for a red wedding.
Silver Spider in the house.
It's a nice day to die again. Yeah, so
there you go.
It was good. An anime ending term. Yeah, that you lost me on that one. I would not know. I didn't watch enough anime to know that.
Yeah, it's all good. But moving on.
All right.
This one is a couple weeks old, admittedly, but it's still
fun. It's still fun. I like it.
The Fantastic Four First Steps, they put out an official HERBIE teaser trailer.
And why not? He's an integral part of the team.
He is. And basically, it's a friggin' infomercial for HERBIE. If you haven't seen it yet, we did link to it in the show notes. But they say, live a better life tomorrow. Meet HERBIE in this latest Fantastic Four, the First Steps teaser trailer for the film.
It's almost done like it's in world.
It is. It's like an in world, get your HERBIE today.
Right. The idea that you or I could own a HERBIE. So,
and
is there going to be more?
Maybe. Because it certainly looks
interested.
In the one shot there that there's multiple HERBIEs running around.
Yeah.
Because the two of them are putting together the baby crib, right?
Oh, why didn't I put that together?
Or maybe, there's a lead HERBIE and a bunch of little HERBIE minions that he commands.
Or is there one HERBIE
to rule them all
program that's just split amongst several bodies?
A hive mind.
Although the reel-to-reel tape for a face suggests otherwise.
Yeah. But if you haven't checked it out, give it a watch. It's pretty fun. I'm excited for this movie.
As am I. I don't really get too excited for superhero movies anymore, just because I feel after all of the discussion we've had,
the hype train,
that the term that I thought I would never agree with, I have to say the idea of what a superhero burnout, I think it is a real thing, and I think that some people are legitimately getting there, and I might be one of them. I still love those movies, but I'm not all rah for I just watched Ironheart this week. It's been out for days. Yeah. It's been out for days.
Came out last Tuesday.
Yeah, it's
I liked it.
It's okay. It's just okay.
I don't understand why it's getting so much hate. I mean, I've seen the headlines on it as to why it's getting the hate, but that's
Wow.
just bullshit.
I would never hate for hate's sake.
No.
But if it's bad, it's bad.
Yeah. But I'll
It
follow.
does look like the robot from the Nintendo NES.
Mhm.
Rob, I remember Rob. My parents got a Nintendo. They got that. Was it the Master Set or whatever it was
Yeah.
called? It came with the
extra.
It did. It came with the light zapper, and it came with the robot, and the robot had the tray that you put the controller in. So the robot had these like, it spun these gyros. It actually had a game. It was a mad scientist game. You had to use the robot to raise and lower these columns in the game. But no, that's a good call. He does look like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's your full explanation for a Gainax ending.
Got it.
All right. Intentionally confusing, ambiguous, and doesn't have a clear resolution.
Yeah, and I don't mind. Like, I've watched movies like that where it's left ambiguous intentionally because it's meant to make you think.
Mm-hmm. Or other times, like The Acolyte, when they meant to have a season 2.
Well, there's that too. The fill in the blanks. You just figure it out for yourself. No.
Yup. But anyway, we'll come back to the Fantastic Four later.
Okay.
But next up, Nicholas Galazine has...
Nicholas Galazine. That's our He-Man.
Yeah, he's revealed the first look at He-Man. And folks went out and uploaded it. And enlightened it. And you know what? He doesn't look that bad.
All the people who are saying that he's too small, I think you're fixated on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren was too small. He was tall.
Yeah.
He wasn't jacked.
I did not expect us to get the original 85 He-Man physique.
That is a near nigh impossible. Well, I shouldn't say nigh impossible, but like, people just don't look like that.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who does look like that probably doesn't have the acting chops.
Oddly enough, though, Brian Cage in...
The Gray Skull.
Yeah, he pulled it off quite well.
No, you're right. You're right, he did.
That power sword there is just sweet.
Power sword, you say?
I say. Not unsimilar to the one Corey picked up.
It does look kind of like that, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I do like the look of the sword. I absolutely agree. They have 100% nailed it.
Yeah.
This one, sorry, I keep going back to this. This is an interpretation of the power sword that is somewhere between the Masters of the Universe classics action figure and the vintage toy. But like, I love like this portion of the sword on the film sword. That's totally Filmation right there. And I love it. I love it. I cannot wait for this movie. I know that people are nervous and worried, and I would be lying if I said I wasn't one of them. But I mean, the fact that we've got, like, right off the hop, there's an obvious Filmation reference. The other one,
the pink shirt Adam's wearing.
Well, there's another one.
Nice touch.
It is a nice touch. What I really like about this is, some other fans have pointed out, it looks like He-Man's attire, his actual He-Man costume, is based on the premium format 12-inch figure from Mondo Toys. And I'm all for it. I think it looks great. That Mondo He-Man is a great interpretation of the character. So,
included in that statement, he also said that they have officially wrapped filming. So now they're into the zone of post-production, and
that's fantastic.
That's awesome. But also awesome, and I had no expectations for this. Field. Oh, Left-Handed Jedi.
Oh, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Oh, finish up work, having in the background. Thank you very much.
Cool.
That's awesome.
And Chris agrees. This looks like the 12-inch Mondo.
It does look like the Mondo figure. Yeah, it does.
But this one came out of left field for me anyway. But Mel Brooks dropped a video. And if you haven't seen it, we link to it in the show notes.
He did.
Because apparently Spaceballs is coming back for part 2 in 2027.
I love the line about, we asked the fans what they wanted, and instead we're making this movie.
It is a treat to read all the liner notes in that video. But apparently Bill Pullman is coming back as Lone Star. I believe Daphne Zuniga is coming back as Princess Vespa.
I just saw a thing with Josh Gad online the other day
about him taking on the role of Barf's.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Who else could he be playing?
Exactly. But the real one. And I don't know if this has been nailed down, but apparently Rick Moranis
I went
might be
looking.
coming out of retirement.
I went
for it.
looking for because people. That was the big first question I had was like, is this going to be enough to make him come out of retirement? And then it was like, oh, all of the clickbaity sites were like, yep, and Rick Moranis is coming back.
Yeah, like just straight. No, he's back. There's
None of
letters.
the trade magazines or reputable news sources actually reported that. They
They just jumped on it and run with it.
yeah.
I mean,
So
the poster for the Schwartz Awakens in 2027.
yeah.
It's Lord Helmet, obviously, but
So Rick Moranis is up in the air. I mean,
I can't see it being a success if he doesn't come back for it. It'd be like losing. Well,
listen,
it's like not having
I
Darth
disagree with
Vader
that.
in the sequel
I
trilogy.
disagree with that wholeheartedly. He didn't come back for Ghostbusters, and they were fine.
Yeah, but
Do you know what I mean?
there was enough other Ghostbuster
Sure.
80s attachment. You know,
Sure. I know
would've
that
loved
he
to see him
is.
in the crowd at the end of Frozen Empire.
And there's a difference in being a supporting character as opposed to being the main villain.
Yeah.
So there is that sort of working against him. But again, I mean, we don't have Barf, we're getting Barf's son.
Yeah.
So if we don't
Yeah.
have a Lord Helmet, why can't we have a Helmet son?
Kylo Helmet. Silver Spider says, "I'm looking forward to this
Oh,
movie."
that's funny. I would too. I am too. I'm cautiously optimistic. And if it's just, a bunch of like poop jokes and fart gags and stuff, that's fine.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Sean can't wait to see it as well. Josh says he's on the fence though.
I just saw a clip the other day of oh my gosh. I'm combing the desert.
Oh my god.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, from
Star Trek.
yes.
Yeah. He's like, I've been acting for over 50 or 40 years. I have X number of roles. I was in a major TV series that you might have heard of, Star Trek. And he's got the pick in his hand and he's like, and all people remember
Is this
I'm combing the desert.
iconic is what that is.
Tim Russ. Tim Russ, that's his name. Who's going to take over the John? Josh Gad. Josh Gad, the voice of Olaf. Also in that movie with House, the Doctor House, the British guy.
Yeah.
There's a science fiction show they're in. It's a comedy. It's about a starliner in space. It's pretty good.
Right on.
Can't remember the name of it.
Don't believe I've seen it.
They should have called it The Search for More Money.
You know what? They still can.
It may, in fact, be.
That would just pay off that whole thing back in the end of part 1, right?
Yeah. I read many saying that he isn't. He is in it, but I don't know. It would be nice if they denied it or tried to hide the fact that he is in it, so that it's like Toby and Andrew and Spider-Man.
True.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
And who knows? Maybe Ryan Reynolds has been sweet talking him after the cell phone commercial.
There is that.
Come on, Rick, just come back for it.
There is that. Yes, Tuvok.
Tuvok.
That's right. That was his character in Star Trek.
Yeah. But Keke Palmer is also going to be joining the cast this time through. I'm not sure in what capacity, but like Joan Rivers is gone, right? So
yeah.
No more dot matrix.
Well, dot matrix would be I mean, there'll be a new robot that will be more advanced. So it'll be something like AI or something, right?
Yeah.
Or
chatbot GPT or something.
GPT. Yeah, it'll be something like that, right?
But Bill Pullman's son apparently is going to be in this as well in an undisclosed role as of yet. Lewis Pullman, who was just the Sentry and Thunderbolts.
Yes.
So that could be interesting.
That's right.
You know? And I mean, that's like that's literally bringing in your next generation to keep the franchise going.
I wonder if he would be named. I wonder if this will be the third movie where he's going to be Bob.
Oh, that'd be hilarious,
right? Bob
across the multiverse.
Bob in Maverick.
Yeah, and then
Bob
in
in Thunderbolts.
Josh Greenbaum apparently will direct it based on a script by Benji Sammet and Dan Hernandez and Josh Gad.
Okay.
So he's getting
a writing credit.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Josh Greenbaum directed that Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar. Have you seen that one?
I have not.
It's not bad. It's
full-length feature?
Yep.
Okay.
It's cheesy as hell. Kristen Wiig and
that you've already hooked me right there.
She plays a dual role, and you won't even tell until the credits.
Oh, it's that drastic.
It's that drastic.
I like Kristen Wiig, so.
Yeah. But yeah, so hopefully good news going forward for this.
Sure.
Hopefully everything falls into place.
Yep.
But let's check out this weekend's box office results.
All right, let's do it. The big one this weekend, of course,
is the
Uh,
new to theaters F1.
I'm surprised that. Wow, what's the numbers? What's the actual number
Well,
this week?
it
55.
55.6 million it pulled in.
Is this the second week for How to Train Your Dragon?
It is, and it dropped out at number one place last week.
It makes sense that it would be still in the top. Well, top two.
Yeah,
I figured it. I thought it might have held on to number one, to be honest, but that
yeah,
is a big gap though
yeah,
between
and
first
it
and second.
yeah, because it's only pulled in 19.4 million this past weekend, bringing up its grand total to 200 million.
Oh wow!
So a significant drop there as
I
far
was
as
I ran into some friends of ours yesterday at Costco who are actual F1 fans, and they just went to see the movie, and they were like, "It's okay," but as actual F1 fans, they're like, "There's some things that they just didn't get,"
aw,
and I'm like, "Well, isn't that every movie though?"
yeah,
I don't have enough
knowledge of F1 racing.
of the F1 racing series, so I don't know if that would be a big deal to me.
Hmm.
Have you watched any of these like sort of like quasi inspired by real racing movies?
I think the last one I watched was
Like Ford versus Ferrari or that.
Talladega Nights, the Battle for Ricky Bobby, and before
You
that,
cannot include that.
it was Days of Thunder.
Oh, so the answer is no.
No, this is not my go-to genre.
Okay. Like Ford versus Ferrari was really good. And then the other F1, which was the semi-biographical, the one with Chris Hemsworth and Mordo.
Oh,
He played Nicky Lauda, and
also the other guy in Venom.
yeah. But it was sort of about their rivalry
Mm.
in the 70s, and that was fantastic.
Right on. But apparently debuting at number 3 last week and still hanging on to that spot is Elio, pulling another 10.7 million, bringing its grand total up to 42.25 or 225 million. New entry this week, Megan 2.0, which pulled in 10.2 million.
I still think that the doll is based on an Olsen. It
could
looks
very
like an
well be.
Olsen.
Yeah. And then dropping to position 5 from 2 last week.
Yep.
Is 28 years later, pulling in 9.7 million.
And that's a pass for me.
Yeah, it's brought its total up now to 50.3 million. So
only.
Yeah, got a slow start there. What's Chris saying?
I watched The Accountant 2. It was better than the first one.
Okay.
What? No, I watched that movie. Did we? We did not watch the same movie. I loved The Accountant. I knew nothing about it when the movie came out, and I didn't see it until it came to home media. So when I saw it, I was completely blown away at this character. Yeah, have you seen it? Oh, no. So he is a forensic accountant, but he is on the autism spectrum, and his professional work has been like working for like the mob, like cleaning the books for like major criminal enterprise, and so he's very good at what he does. He also happens to be like a top tier like operator, so like in the close protection sense. But I just felt like that by the time we got to the second movie, the mannerisms weren't there. He was just
not the same.
No, and I get it that the time has passed. He's a little more socially adjusted now and less awkward, but like I felt like it wasn't even the same. Like I felt like Ben's character wasn't even the same character in the second movie. John Bernthal, on the other hand, who got a much more expanded role, he was fantastic.
Nice.
He was essentially the Punisher in this.
Jesus.
He was great. He was absolutely freaking awesome.
Well, that's not out of his wheelhouse at all.
No, not at all. It's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. It's a good movie, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Better than the first one? Oh, nah, not for me.
Fair enough.
Not for me.
Chris asks, where's Mission Impossible? That should be big this summer.
I know.
Unfortunately, it fell to spot 7. It has dropped to
dropped right off. I still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I'm not in a big rush to go out and see it either, so.
Yeah. Well, how about we move on to some toys?
All right, let's do it.
Let's talk some toys. Well, first up, revealed during the Star Wars fan stream recently, we get 3 new offerings for the Black Series.
My favorite.
First up is the Temple Guard for the Jedi Temple.
You have no idea how bad I want this.
He looks good.
Oh,
And if I'm not
Ugh,
mistaken, that looks to be soft
that looks
goods.
soft goods underneath.
Yeah. So
Um,
no traffic cone
is
posing.
that quilting on there?
It kind of
That
looks
looks
like
like
it.
quilting.
It looks a little bit.
I only museum pose my figures, so even if it doesn't pose as good as that, I still need this figure.
Mm-hmm.
But if it does that,
Now, are you going to need multiple of these to line your temple?
no, I'm not a troop builder, so
At least 2 of them, to flank your Jedi Council.
no. Yeah, we don't see a lot of them in the series.
Yeah, it's more the animated stuff where they
What
get
I would
lost.
like, maybe we'll get it later on, is I'd like an alternate Inquisitor head,
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
the Grand Inquisitor, because he was a Temple Guard.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun.
Left-handed Jedi says, "I have that Temple God on order. Looks
He
good."
does. He looks so good, and
Mhm.
I am just like, yes, I'm gonna need this.
Well, you had mentioned you just picked up.
I just got the for the Andor wave. I just picked up the ISB Tactical Agent,
True, but there was another one you mentioned. Isn't
Shakti,
it?
Luminara Unduli.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
so her Padawan is announced.
Yeah,
Barriss
because
Offee.
we get Barriss
Yeah,
Offee
yeah, yeah, yeah.
next,
Barriss is an absolute must.
and she's got the soft goods, and they look super
See,
good.
this is what we're talking about. Molded on the top, soft goods on the bottom, best of
Exactly.
both worlds.
Yep.
I dig it. It almost looks like the outer cape is also soft, but the hood looks like it might be sculpted.
Molded or at least wired, maybe.
I don't know. I think that looks sculpted to me. That's a pretty nice, consistent bend at the hoop portion.
Yeah, and this is her based on her appearance from Attack of the Clones. So yeah, and this next one, if you missed out on the collector version,
Yep.
You're gonna get another chance from Star Wars Visions. It is the Ronin.
And this one's in color.
Yes, so this guy's
being
got colored accents.
yeah, the
rather
other
than
one being
black
and white. I wasn't excited for this as a figure. I like this character. I think he's cool. You know, he was certainly one of the more enjoyable
Mhm.
segments from Visions.
Yes.
Got his own novel,
Mm-hmm.
so certainly the character resonates with people. I don't need this one.
Yeah, it comes
I
with
don't need him.
a red-bladed lightsaber, removable sheath. Sorry,
That's the thing.
and it's straight based on the animated short, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So pre-order is already out there for this one. Then we got some vintage collection stuff. We get Darth Vader's advanced tie, and this looks good.
That is a very nice update. Update to the TIE Fighter. Excuse me. Does it come with that figure?
Yeah, it comes with the figure as well.
Looks like it could be part of the TMNT.
Yeah, you can slot the Ronin in
yeah,
there.
yeah, he does, doesn't he?
It could be like a contemporary of Hamato Yoshi or something.
The dude from the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But features screen accurate deco, fully detailed cockpit, alternate damaged wing panel, so you can swap that out for some
nice
action stuff.
The one that got hit by Han Solo.
Yes. And a newly tooled Darth Vader figure with swappable hands and accessories. So
it's great. I mean, vintage collection is really, really good, and it's just not my scale.
No. But Josh says I got the Power of the Force 2 one, luckily.
I could pack so many more on the shelf if I went vintage collection.
You really could.
And all the figures in the Black Series that are just coming out now, a lot of them have already been out in the vintage collection for a while. Hell, vintage collection got the proper Book of Boba Fett, and all we got
was a retooled
the throne room Mandalorian version, which I still meh. Does it come with laser sounds? Ooh, that's a good question.
This
I don't know.
Has any sounds or LEDs?
I have a whole thing to talk about. Are we going to talk about HASLAB?
We are, but
okay.
I've saved that for the end.
That's fine. But that it's relevant to the discussion about lights and sounds.
Yes.
So I do want to talk about that. Let me just say, I don't need lights and sounds in my vehicles. They're nice, but for me, that's just a battery explosion waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Because I'm just never going to play with it that way. That's just the type of collector that I am. So you can skip on the lights and sounds, and you can make it cheaper, and maybe you would sell some more of them.
Possible.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Well, they might
But
sell more of this next one.
oh, okay.
It's still in the vintage collection, but is the Snow Trooper 4-pack.
Army Builder's gonna love it.
Yeah.
Any variant? Nope, there's no variants. They're all exactly the same, except for their guns.
Yeah. They include the removable backpacks, 4 blasters, 2 heavy weapons, and display-worthy Kenner style packaging. So
The black and white box?
yeah,
I don't know if that's Kenner like.
if you're a box art guy, it's not bad.
Oh, the
but,
box art. Yeah, no, I see what you're getting at now. Yeah. I'm like, wait, the white plain box is Kenner inspired? I don't remember them doing that.
Left-handed Jedi says,
Where's the button to blow off the wings?
well, the wing never got blown off.
The vintage toy
I know the vintage TIE
had
fighter.
the pop off wings.
Yeah, so did the
Power of the Force one.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the Force Awakens TIE fighter as well. Had the little to pop both
Oh,
wings
in
off.
3 3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But you still can't make a hooded Cobra Commander. Come on, Hasbro.
it's a mail away. Come on now.
Isn't it though? I don't understand. Well,
Could you imagine if they did a mail away classified right
I
now?
don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. I've heard people say they just won't acknowledge that is a version of the character that even exists.
And yet,
And I don't
we're
know if
getting
it's
the
for
Silver
the
Space version.
I don't know if it's for the obvious like hood connotation there.
He's not a pointed hood though. I mean,
No, I get it.
it's more of a 50s villain trope than anything.
I get it.
But
Hell, he could be a villain right from the shadow.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or the tick.
That too.
Yeah, so if you're troop building snow troopers, this is a good pack to get. Pre-orders up already. And yeah. Sticking with Star Wars, we jump back over to the Black Series for this
Yeah, man.
2-pack inspired by Revenge of the Sith.
I don't do dioramas, but let me tell you.
Well, apparently
do this
it is
one.
available for purchase exclusively at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. And then
Some
additional
leftovers.
available
At Pulse?
yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
of course.
Will be provided at a later date.
Yeah, people overreacting. Yep.
Yeah, nothing new. But this is Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi in their final battle.
So, I mean, ostensibly, I don't know if this is going to be a whole lot of new tooling here. We've had both of these figures before.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they're new head sculpts.
Could very well
Pretty
be, yeah.
sure they're both new head sculpts. You get the new hands.
So you can do
So
the,
we can do
Force
the
battle. But,
I love the droid.
they got
Standing on the droid.
mhm.
I do. I love it.
They've come with swinging and clash effects, a 2-part stand, interchangeable force hands, made for display, and it comes in a unique movie-inspired window box, so you can display it.
I don't know who's doing the photography for this, but that is
It's
pardon the
good.
pun, but that is on fire.
It is.
I love it. It does look hot.
Yep.
Lava hot.
But like, I mean, you're halfway to recreating the poster right there. You know?
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
This is a good looking set.
I mean,
I will hate to see this on the post market after.
I didn't
San
pick up
Diego.
I should have. I didn't get the archive series Anakin, which had the updated face, but like this, that's not Anakin. That's Darth Vader.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that is
Pre-suit Vader.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that, and this is why I don't think that it's new tooling there, because like Obi-Wan's clothing, both of them, in fact, no holes, no burn holes.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time we get to the fighting on the lava, before we do the backflip and don't do Anakin, I have the high ground. Like Obi-Wan's lower, like the lower fringe of his tunic is like completely like peppered
Singed.
with holes. Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
200 Canadian epic set. 200 plus Canadian epic but pricey. Yeah.
Well, it'll cost you your ticket to get in too, right? Unless you get some on the limited availability after the fact.
Yeah.
But these next ones are a bit more reasonable in price. And they're expanding on their Halloween edition stuff.
No.
So first up, we get the Black Series Night Trooper.
No.
And he is like dressed
oh,
up.
And go figure, he's a mummy.
Yeah, he's a mummy, and he comes with a weirdly vampired porg for some reason.
And that is the. I think I'm right. I believe that is Shizor's staff.
Could be.
I just opened Shizor, so he's holding it right there
Oh, there you go.
with a little bit of a thing tied to it, which almost reminds me of the staff of Ra from Indiana Jones.
A
But
little bit, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is the Black Sun Shizor staff.
But this one, it is a mummified deco. Features multiple points of articulations, Halloween-inspired packaging, and it comes with a little porg as well. So,
Do we call it a Vorg?
yeah. Josh says I'd take it for
I'd
free.
take it for free. Not even then. The wraps are soft goods.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it that.
You know, he's got some standard 50s mummy poses going on there. And I think that top one, it does look like he's slipping, yes, Josh. But he could also be walking like an Egyptian.
Or breakdancing.
That too. Yeah.
I heard your Toys R Us in Canada is overpriced when it comes to action figures and toys. Why? That is true.
That's a good question.
That is true. It's 100% true.
They started blaming during COVID.
I
and
would
it was
say
the trucking, shipping fees. Blah,
there's
blah,
all
blah.
kinds of issues,
And
but like, let's be honest.
It's gouging.
The toy industry isn't as big as it was.
No.
Less people are playing with toys, and adult collectors can't keep a Toys R Us alive.
No, we can't keep up with the release.
Also, Toys R Us is a 100% Canadian company now, which means it's significantly smaller, and they don't have the buying power anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So they're definitely not buying as much. So you got to make it up somewhere.
Yeah.
And now it's swirling the drain here in Canada too. I don't know how many are going to survive, but they're closing left and right.
Yeah.
The one underneath looks like he's going to the refrigerator.
Yeah, a 3 a.m. trip to the fridge.
I need something from the fridge.
Well, let's keep going here.
Sure.
Next up, still in the Halloween edition, we have the Imperial Royal Guard. But he glows in the dark and he's dressed like a ghost.
You know,
That's not bad.
of all of the ones that they've done, not just Halloween, but actually I kind of like that the little sidekick dude there with the fangs. Between these and the Christmas ones, and I've never been a fan of them. I don't like them as a rule. I think they're stupid. To each their own.
Yeah.
There's been one Christmas one that I didn't mind it.
What was it, the Nutcracker one?
The Purge Trooper Nutcracker. I don't mind it. I don't mind this one.
Yeah.
I don't like glow in the dark action figures. I don't like translucent plastic. And that's what that is.
Yeah.
But that works for me.
It's not bad.
I won't buy it.
I don't know what the little creature is for this one, so. But
he came in a multi-pack. I think he's a Jedi survivor
okay.
creature. Yeah.
Josh.
Not too bad. I like the glow in the park. Me too. The glow in the park. I do like that. Yes, dark, of course.
Chris says hard pass.
Hard pass. Yeah, it's a hard pass for me, but
they're getting there.
I can appreciate what that is and what it's supposed to be, and it's okay.
Nice. Well, this next one, I like this one. It is the Halloween edition Dathomir Witch, which is basically a Sage Ventress in Halloween deco.
Oh, it is a Sage Ventress.
Yeah.
Right down to the lightsabers.
Mm-hmm. Except one's purple and one's red. But she comes with a broom to ride on. So they're going hard into the witch theme.
The green skin.
Right back to
I dig
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely a Wizard of Oz nod there.
Yeah. But yeah, she comes with the same little critter that the
last
guard
one
does.
Yeah.
But this guy's all blacked out because he's like a black cat, right?
Yeah.
So, one of your familiars.
For the right collector, sure. I am not the right collector for this, but I appreciate what they are and what they're trying to do.
I might be the right collector for this one.
For this one.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're a Halloween guy.
I am.
You like Halloween.
I
That's
love
your Christmas.
It is. Well,
Christmas is
free
Christmas.
comic book day is my Christmas.
That's true.
So, Chris, I'm melting. Left-handed Jedi, that witch is awesome. I think so. It would be kind of neat though if the broom was the lightsaber, but
I tell you what, we've already got an Asajj Ventress Sith apprentice.
Yeah.
Can we get a Asajj Ventress bounty hunter look.
Based on the end of the clone or Bad Batch.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
And her appearance in Tales of the Jedi.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah. But we got a couple more Star Wars ones here.
We could just talk about Star Wars all night. I don't know
Yeah.
about you.
Well, we keep going for a while.
She is made from my collection.
Nice. If you missed them the first time, it's your chance to get them again. Ahsoka Tano in Padawan form,
Padawan Tano.
based on the Clone Wars look.
What's interesting is that this figure came out not that long ago. It was this was a 2024?
Think so.
2024. And so I think by the time this figure came out, now mind you, if the cycle, like the production cycle for this is what I think it is, the figure was probably in development before Ariana
Oh,
Grande? No,
no.
that's a singer.
Yeah.
The live action
That
Ahsoka.
played young Ahsoka.
Yeah, who played young Gamora, same girl.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of her name?
I'm terrible at this.
Can't think of her name. But this looks like the animated character come to life, not an interpretation of the live action, the actor who played her in live action.
Yeah.
Even though that's the costume that we see her in.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get that one later, maybe.
Who knows?
What do you mean, nope? What do you mean, no, Josh?
Come on.
She's great.
Yep.
She's fantastic. And she looks great standing right there. Right up there. Right. No, I can't put my finger on her. She's right there.
There you go.
Yep.
But she's not the only one getting a reissue. We are also getting the leader of Task Force 99, Sergeant Creel.
Sergeant Creel, the lightsaber wielding stormtrooper that may or may not have taught Luke Skywalker a thing or two.
Mm-hmm.
I passed on him the first time.
Sean's going to pass on Ahsoka, I'm guessing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I believe I saw this guy the first time around and I passed on him.
I did. I saw him a million times. I picked him up. I put him down. I picked him up. I put him down. I'm like, stormtrooper with a lightsaber. It's cool. It reminds me of the Macquarie art.
Mm-hmm.
The original concept art where like all the stormtroopers had lightsabers at one time.
Yeah, but he's not a clone trooper. So
No, all the stormtroopers
I
had
know,
lightsabers.
like, if he was a clone trooper, you'd be all over him.
Yeah, I would. I would. Like, you're right. If it was a clone, I don't care who he is. I don't need to know anything about him. I'm in.
Yep.
The stormtrooper, no.
Yeah. Now this is more up Hank's alley. So
Hank's already got him.
has he already got
Yeah,
him?
yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Pass for Josh.
There's another. So there's a second stormtrooper that was in that squad. So there's two of them. There's Creel and then the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chris says, now you're talking. I want this stormtrooper.
Yeah. So this is the second time around. Of course, in that comic book
Mm-hmm.
packaging.
The box opening there.
Of course, I don't collect Black Series. You know what? This may come to the vintage collection. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. You might get him in 3 3/4, or maybe some boutique toy maker will do this in 5 POA. Maybe.
Or you just take the desert sand trooper with the little orange pauldron.
That's
paint it red,
true.
and give him Luke's lightsaber.
Put a tampo on his shoulder there for the logo. I have Creel. He's a badass looking stormtrooper. I can't deny that. Yeah. He is a badass looking dude.
He's got a couple extra pouches.
He's got pouches. He's got pouches and a little wrist computer.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Well, moving away from Star Wars.
No.
Okay. But you might like this one.
All right.
Oh, there you go. That's a valid reason too.
Not enough shelf space. I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
It's getting to be a premium, but and this next one, it takes up some shelf space. Classified Series G.I. Joe number 171, Crankcase and the Awe-Striker.
Pass.
Yeah?
Yep.
It's a good looking thing, though.
No, it is good. It is good.
It's got a lot of good details. And
I find it ironic that Gridiron Studios got their version to market, or at least advertised faster first. Before this, yeah. And, 6 of one, half a dozen another. You be the decision. You decide which one looks better.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. Even if I was going to get this, and I'm not because I don't like it.
He wasn't part of the original 13.
Not. Okay. Can we not talk about that? Do I need to post a picture? Like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you do need an update one in the shorts.
An updated one. I should do that. this is okay. Not only is he not an original 13, he's just not. This is not a vehicle that I care for. It's not a character that I care for. I just have no attachment to this character.
Fair enough.
If I had to have the character, if it was Clutch on the other hand driving it, I would probably get it because I still need Clutch.
Josh says
Original
I'll get
13.
it eventually.
Original 13.
And Chris says
I like it too. Lit. It comes with this vehicle.
the toolkit.
The kit.
Yes.
The kit.
It
A
does
tool
come with
kit.
a lot of extra stuff, right? Premium detailing, articulation, extra gear, removable roll cages, working suspension, 27 total accessories in this one.
Not gonna lie, as a Hasbro guy, because the three main lines that I actively collect, Star Wars, Transformers, and G.I. Joe, all Hasbro properties. I've been saying this for the last, since my classified collection has now blossomed. It's an actual collection now. It's more than three. G.I. Joe Classified Series might be the best 6-inch line that Hasbro is currently doing, and it might also be the best 6-inch line they've ever done. And I say that knowing how long that Marvel Legends has been around, but I think G.I. Joe is doing it better.
Yeah. They're not.
Other than the Build-A-Figure thing.
Bad. Yeah.
Other than the Build-A-Figure thing. And that's always going to be a bone of contention.
Yeah. Too much to get no money.
Too much to get and no money to get it.
Yep.
I can appreciate that.
This next one, it fuses together the worlds of Transformers, Zoids, and Diaclone.
Pass.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pass.
Fair enough. But it is the Transformers Takara Tomy Synergex series Shield D Prime.
Yeah, it's too out there for me.
It's a mashup.
The Zoid form is actually the better form, if you ask me. And this is a Transformer thing. Like, Transformers always suffer. One mode will always look better than the other.
Yep.
Usually it's the robot mode, but that's a fantastic alt mode. I do like that.
It's converts from Optimus Prime robot mode to Shield Liger Beast mode.
Yep.
With a motorized mouth, light up cockpit, pilot ready Diaclone minifigures, and more. So it features intricate articulation, attachable weapons, support vehicles, and authentic packaging direct from Japan.
Yeah.
Which they did not give us a look at yet, but
oh yeah, that's I didn't notice that. Is he in the pictures?
Who?
Chris is just saying that he saw the desert slaughter.
Yeah, he is.
Is he there? He's in the okay.
Yeah, he's riding on the back there.
Oh yeah. But we looked at him before. He's the
he's in the 2-pack.
He's in the Renegades. They're doing him as a renegade. It's the one with Mercer.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's the Renegades.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a renegade version of Slaughter.
Yeah. Josh says to this one, nah.
Well, that's me. Like, and I love Transformers, and I loves me some Optimus Prime. He is, I mean, a big badass bot.
That's like the baddest name in, all of Transformers right there.
Badass.
Everybody knows Optimus Prime.
Boss bot.
Yep.
Big boss bot.
But he's not for everybody, this one.
No.
But sticking with Transformers, we got some more from the Studio series. We get Transformers the movie Megatron.
And before anybody says, no, he's not a gun. He's a tank.
Yep.
We can get over that now. He's never going to be a gun again.
Never again.
However, I've watched a lot of promo on this figure. I have Studio Series, the Takara Megatron, who is a gun. And I'm telling you, that's a great looking figure. That looks like Megatron. Yeah.
Yeah. Also getting Voyager class Mixmaster for those of you that are running down.
Oh yes. Oh yes, we are.
Josh says nope to Megatron.
Also nope for me, but I don't need him because I got a Masterpiece one.
There you go. But Mixmaster looks okay. Looks like a nice update to the original.
Yeah, I am like super stoked to get him. Plus there's the 2-pack with Hook and Bone Crusher. Long haul, sorry. So yeah, I am on the hunt for these.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be on the hunt for this next one too, because it is also deluxe class Scavenger.
Yeah.
So two more pieces to build that.
So we get another leg and another arm.
Yep.
That's wicked.
Chris saying here?
I see they're doing minifigures with Transformers. Is that because Japan did it back with the original G1 Transformers? So
This will go.
Hasbro branded Transformers never came with Diaclone drivers. The original toy line, Diaclone,
Mhm.
so Micro Change, two different toy lines. Micro Change, those were the little ones, the penny racer style. So Bumblebee and all the little mini bots, those came from the Micro Change line, and then all the middle sized bots were Diaclone. And the original Diaclone toy line, they did come with little robot pilot drivers.
I think the closest thing in the regular Transformers was Headmasters, wasn't it?
Headmasters, Target Masters, yeah.
The little robot dudes that would,
Turn
literally.
into the head
Yeah,
or into a gun.
yeah. But anyway, we also get deluxe class Starscream coming in. Oh wait, no, I skipped one. Grimlock,
This is weird because
leader class.
that wheelie, we've already gotten a Grimlock with that wheelie before. Yeah, that it might as well be a slug figure. It's meant to sit on his shoulder. And it came with another Grimlock. I have that wheelie somewhere. I don't know.
The box art has him riding the dinosaur.
Yeah.
So.
So it's a pass for me. I've got all the other Dinobots, the Studio Series Dinobots, but I passed on Grimlock because
You've already got that other version.
I've got a Masterpiece one. So why would I replace it with something that's not
as Masterpiece?
Yeah.
Fair enough. But now we'll look at deluxe class Starscream.
Oh, he's Transformers 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. That's the Steve Buscemi Starscream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We also get Voyager class Thundercracker from the War for Cybertron.
Oh, the video game?
Yeah,
that's the video game one.
Maybe? Yeah.
It is.
He's not bad.
But you know what? I bought these the first time around when the game came out and the toy line came out to support the game. I bought them all the first time. I'm not doing it again.
Fair enough.
Me like some Grimlock. Why doesn't Hasbro do a Jurassic Park crossover with Transformers like they did?
They did.
Did they not do the?
They did.
Jeep?
Yeah, they did basically they used the
tour Jeep, right?
Yeah, they did the Beast. Basically, the Beast Wars Megatron became the T-Rex, and then JP won.
Yeah. It was a 2-pack.
It was. Yeah.
Mistaken, yeah.
Yeah. And it's a great 2-pack.
A good crossover.
Yeah, it was a good crossover.
But next up here we have deluxe class concept art KSI Widow from the Age of Extinction. So I don't remember this one.
I don't remember this person.
But yeah, apparently this is just the concept art version. So even if you had seen the movie,
okay.
probably wouldn't look
so
exactly like
this is probably a character that did not turn up in the movie
or turned up in an alternate form.
It almost looks like what they landed on for Hot Rod.
A little bit. Yeah. But that rounds out our Transformers.
All right.
Got a couple for McFarlane. This first one is definitely on my list.
Get everything you can, because
Kite Man.
It's funny.
Have you seen Hell Yeah?
No.
No? Oh, it is hilarious. It spins out of the Harley Quinn animated series from HBO. And Kite Man, Hell Yeah, is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know this isn't based on the animated series, but this one's still on my list.
Oh, hard pass.
Oh, no love for Kite Man.
It's not for everybody. That's okay.
No, it's not.
That's all right.
But yeah, he is available for pre-order now, and comes with removable kite, 4 extra hands, art card, and base. Oh, no love from Josh either.
The only thing I like about this, and I've seen some of the commercials, the guy who voices the character, I liked him in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's stupid fun.
Isn't he the guy? Isn't he the guy that he's also in Invincible?
Maybe
the guy that blows up.
Do
you know the guy I'm talking about? Plays the boy. He was the first boyfriend for Adam Eve.
Okay.
The yellow suited guy. Yeah. Same guy.
Okay.
Same guy. I can't think of his name.
Oh, something Exploder.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
I know who you're talking about, but it escapes me at the moment. Next up from the animated Batman series, classic Batman. Go this way.
Yeah, go the other way. You know, I find it funny that like way back when McFarlane first started the multiverse line, the
Yeah,
first couple figures,
they did.
animated
7 inch.
Batman, animated Superman,
Yep. And
and now
they,
here we are, full circle.
yep. But this is part of a 4-figure wave. And it comes with 5 extra hands, batarang, grapnel launcher, collectible art card and base, and one of 4 pieces to build a Jonah hex.
All right.
So
So are we saying that this is? Oh, this is Batman the animated series.
Josh says wouldn't be complete without another Batman.
No,
It's
it would
McFarlane.
not.
We're getting at least one Batman.
But hey, look at that. That is a soft goods cape.
Hmm. And you
Um,
know, as far as like the animated series, that's not bad.
I
It's a
w-
hell of a lot better than that first release with the tiny little leg.
I have that one.
Do you?
I have that one, and I got it to stand up.
Did you?
It is currently standing in the other room.
Nice. But
He may
next
be,
up,
he may be leaning on the back of the shelf, but he's standing up.
any way possible, right?
This is also these are also a slightly smaller scale.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only 6-inch scale, so he fits in with Marvel Legends. But next one in the wave is Killer Croc.
Oh,
And
that's not
he
bad.
looks pretty, you know, spot on coming out of the animated series,
That's not
right?
bad.
Again, he comes with 4 extra hands, collectible art card.
That is a weird looking
base.
crunch, though.
It is.
What's going on with the abdomen there? That's something's weird about that.
Don't know for sure.
No,
But,
me
he
neither.
also comes with a piece to build Jonah Hex.
Couple of pieces. Looks like the head, knife, and a couple of guns.
Mhm.
Tiny feet and small arms. Yeah.
Yeah, they're long arms though. But next on the list is Ra's al Ghul, who comes with 4 extra hands, alternate head, collectible art card and base, as well as a piece for Jonah Hex. And then this next one,
I always liked all the like his episodes.
they were always pretty good.
Yeah. I quite like that.
This next one is from my favorite episode, and I don't care about building Jonah Hex, but I want this one. It is the Gray Ghost.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Simon Trent, voiced by Adam West.
Yeah.
Comes with 2 extra hands, VHS tape, RC car, weapon, collectible art card and base, as well as another piece for Jonah Hex. And if you do get all 4 of them, you can put together your very own Jonah Hex.
He looks all right.
Yeah, he's an animated Jonah Hex. Comes with his pistols, his knife.
Well, he doesn't look like Josh Brolin. What's going
I
on?
know, but I don't know. I would have expected maybe an alternate head for him or something, but
No, I think that's good. I don't think what like pre hex.
maybe.
Yeah. Pre hex.
Maybe.
Yes, the Gray Ghost does look cool. I agree with that.
Skipping over to NECA, though, they've got another wave of their Toonie Terrors. This is Series 12. And this time they're releasing The Invisible Man, The Bride of Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and Phantom of the Opera.
I mean, we got to come up with new ways to flex our
That
licensing.
universal license.
Yeah.
But each of them stand about 6 inches tall. You can buy them in a 4-figure bundle at NECA, the NECA store online, or probably find them individually somewhere on a shelf. Maybe. Because I find these ones are fairly...
They're hit and miss, man.
Yeah.
They are hit and
You
miss.
see some, and
Yep.
you see some others that stick around forever. And yeah. What's Chris saying here?
Oh, there's a Target exclusivity on the animated series figures? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either, because I've seen some of them in GameStop up here.
But I mean, that would be our portal.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. Seeing as we don't have Target here.
Yeah. One more, and it's not exactly a toy, but it is from Mondo, and it is the Jaws vinyl figure by James Grauman. I want this just because it's Jaws, but it is really cool looking, hyper stylized.
Mondo. So how big is this?
This thing is like, I believe, 21 inches long. This is a monster piece.
Oh dear, that's huge.
But he is jamming his way through the cage. He's got the barrels attached. If you display him from the front side, he's Jaws 1.
Yeah.
You display him from the back side, he's got all the scarring, and there's an electrical wire for Jaws 2.
Oh, right.
Plus, he comes with accessories like the air tank, Ben Gardner's head, and the leg that he bit off
Yeah.
in part 1. So,
I love the oxygen cylinder in his mouth.
yeah.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
Smile.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, but just in time to celebrate Jaws 50th, so. But that brings us to the end of our toys.
Bruce, you're not looking so good, buddy.
I know, seen better days. But he's still going.
Yeah, man.
But that brings us to our next segment.
All right, it is time once again to fire up the machine as we play
Lyrics. It's misheard lyrics. Lyrics. It's misheard lyrics. Tonight.
And it is misheard lyrics once again tonight. What's happening this
I
week?
jumped ahead instead of comments here.
What do you mean?
Oh, nearest target is an hour and a half away.
Hour
from
and a
us.
half.
And Chris says, yes, I want all Jaws. Me
Nearest
too.
target for me is like 3 hours, over 3 hours.
Yeah. Silver Spider says that is nice. Yes, it is.
Very much so.
All right, on to this evening's misheard lyric. It is, I'll pretend my shit's not stinking.
And you'd be wrong. Wouldn't we all? As always.
I don't know. Have you got that rose spray stuff you can get now? There's all sorts of options out there.
As always, we are looking for the correct song title for the misheard lyric. If you give us anything more, the band, the album, or whatever, that's all fine and dandy. But without the song, it doesn't count. As always, the blurred image in the background is a clue as to who or what the song is. We're going to play the sounder. We'll check back in after that.
Uh-oh.
Wow. It's a
Did we stump everyone?
Stump-a-rooney tonight. Nobody knows.
Oh.
Wait.
The
Never
Sonic
mind.
Sniper.
Never
coming in
mind.
again. Josh coming in. Go West, king of wishful thinking.
No, it's Go West, king of wishful thinking.
Maybe. But yes, Josh, you are correct.
It is. Yeah.
And the actual lyric is, I'll pretend my ship's not sinking.
Yeah, you know. In case you have forgotten, let me remind you what the lyric actually sounds like. That's not the one. Let's try that again. What the lyric actually sounds like. There it is.
Yep.
And I'll tell myself I'm over you because I'm the king of wishful thinking. That's the one.
There you go.
Dude, are you old enough to even remember when that was on the radio?
I am.
I know you are.
But yeah, King of Wishful Thinking by Go West, first appearing on the 1990 soundtrack to
Oh, I
Pretty
guess so.
Woman.
Yeah, Pretty Woman. Yeah.
But it would eventually appear on their third studio album, Indian Summer, in 1992.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, your dad plays it. Okay, that's fair.
There you go.
That's fair.
But by the British pop duo Go West, written by Peter Cox, Richard Drummond, and Martin Page, featured in Pretty Woman and appeared on its soundtrack. In terms of the group's discography, this is their best known song.
Yeah, 1990, man.
Yeah.
1990.
It reached number 3 in Canada, number 6 in Australia, number 8 in the United States, and number 18 in the UK.
Yeah, it was a pretty big hit here.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah. At the 1991 Brit Awards, it was nominated for Brit Award for British Video of the Year. So, didn't win, but it was nominated.
I can't even tell you what the music video looked like.
I don't know. Hopefully it featured some Pretty Woman stuff.
That was, well, I mean, that would be the logical thing to do. Make a video about the movie. And
Yeah, considering it would have been up based on that because the studio album didn't come out until 92, a year later, right? So,
Right.
And yes, Silver Spider, 19.
Yeah, 1990. Yep. I pretend that I don't remember this song. And here we are bringing it back to the forefront of your brain. I'm
Yep,
so sorry. No,
sorry.
no.
Sorry. We'll
If
try
I
not-
have to remember, so do you.
Well, if you've forgotten Spider-Man 2, you're gonna get a eyeful this September.
Why? What's happening?
An extended 4K cut, never
What?
before seen,
Extended.
of Spider-Man 2 is coming to theaters on September 27th.
What about it makes it extended?
Apparently we've got some never before seen footage that's getting recut back into it.
How much additional footage?
Don't know yet. But the full trilogy will be re-released starting on September 26th.
Like
So-
theatrically?
Theatrically. So all
Even
three
the
Spider-Mans.
crappy third one?
Even the crappy third one.
Oh. Are they gonna like just erase Topher Grace and make him somebody else?
I don't know.
All right.
You know what?
Make him Tom Hardy?
Maybe.
That's not gonna happen.
That'd be funny. But yeah, I am excited for this one because 2 was my favorite of the original trilogy.
2 was okay. 2 was all right. I mean,
Alfred Molina killed it.
yeah, he was very good in that.
Yeah.
What? Oh wait, what? I will buy the 4K Blu-ray. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. And what? Sony's playing with us. Well, they can't make new ones that are good, so we're just going to re-release the old ones.
What? The new Spider-Man movies aren't good?
As far as like a cohesive Spider-Verse, no, they're not.
Oh, wow. I mean, the
Craven, Madam Web.
Oh, sorry, but that's not a Spider-Man movie.
It is.
Craven is Craven.
Craven is
Madam
the
Web.
hunter.
Madam Web was Madam Web. Craven was Craven.
They literally have
Spider-Man
Web.
is not in the title.
Oh, but Web
It's
is
not in the title.
Web is Spider. These are Spider-Man people.
They are Spider adjacent.
They are Spider villain.
They are Spider adjacent, and they sucked ass.
Yes.
Craven was a little bit easier to watch.
A little bit, yes.
The MCU Spider-Man movies have been great.
Yes.
I cannot
100%.
I cannot say that enough. And the last one, I mean, how often do you shed a tear in a superhero movie? I got
talking me. I don't know.
I got a little emotional
I
in
got
the
emotional for Spider-Man 2.
That's fair.
The
That's
subway
fair.
scene where he's like just stretched to his limit and then
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
I got a little emotional for for Andrew saving MJ,
Yes.
and I felt that it was so
That is a redemptive
good for
arc
his
him,
character.
right?
Yeah. And Andrew Garfield deserves another movie.
Yes, he
So
Yep. But speaking of deserving another movie, I don't know if this one does, but it's gonna get one. Another sequel for Harold and Kumar.
no.
But it's going to be done by the creators of Cobra Kai. They have inked a deal to write, direct, and apparently,
So what the hell is that going to look like?
I don't know for sure, but it should be campy. It should be fun, and I will be pissed if MPH isn't back for this. Neil Patrick Harris?
Yeah.
Josh says, I like Garfield's, but German.
I think that's supposed to say Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Spudgerman. That's awesome. Spudgerman does whatever a Spudger can.
Oh, Chris does not want to see Harold and Kumar, though. I've been to White Castle.
I just, you
They've
know
had
what?
Christmas and been to
Lowbrow. This is toilet humor.
Oh, it's stoner humor. Come on now.
Right.
This is the new Cheech and Chong. But
By the way, both of those actors are so much better
they are
than that.
Yeah, I mean
Both of them. John Cho.
Yes, he is not just Harold.
No,
Like,
he's Sulu.
and he's not just the MILF guy from American Pie.
He's Sulu.
Yeah. Josh says, "Talk to text hates me, but it's fun."
I think it's great. As long as you don't mind us laughing at the expense of your talk to text.
Yes. But John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossberg, and Josh Held, the creators behind Cobra Kai, have closed a deal to write a new installment of this. Hurwitz and Schlossberg will also direct it. So, they're going to have a hand in from writing to directing. And it's being developed at the Lionsgate-owned Mandate Pictures.
Okay.
So, I guess it is a full circle moment because their Hollywood career got high thanks to writing the original Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. And they made their directorial debut with Harold and Kumar Escape Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, all
Part
right.
2, right?
Yeah.
But John Cho and Cal Penn will be returning for this. But as the article says, Neil Patrick Harris is not. It's unclear if he's going to be involved in it,
All right. All
which
right.
I think will be a mistake because Neil Patrick Harris can do no wrong. That dude is hilarious.
He's still Doogie Howser to me.
Oh, I've been watching How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah.
and he's Barney Stinson forever now.
Yeah.
So, but another one that's coming, DC horror film has found its star for the new Clayface in Tom Rice's Harry's.
Tom Reese.
I would say
Reese
Rise.
Harry's? Reese?
It's like
I hate it
Sean
when
Rhys Davies.
I just don't like it when I mispronounce somebody's name.
I know. I suck at it, so it happens all the time.
Yeah.
But they finally selected him, and he will play Clayface in the standalone film for the DCU. James Gunn announced the news with Deadline on the social media platform Blue Sky, which I'm not a member of.
No, we're not either.
What's this? Chris says...
Now you're going to tell me Reacher 3 is coming out.
It might. I don't know.
No.
I thought they were talking Reacher Season 4 already.
No. Reacher 3, the movie.
Well,
The first two Reachers, they were Tom Cruise movies.
really?
Yes.
Tom Cruise. I didn't watch it, so there you go.
Listen, I have to be honest. That was my introduction to Reacher. I didn't read any of the books. And the movies were good. They were good movies, but knowing a little bit more about the literary character and what he is supposed to be and how he's this physically imposing guy, it makes way more sense with Alan Ritchson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that dude's got a proper superhero build on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently this one's going to be directed by James Watkins, written by Mike Flanagan. And it'll be kind of based on the comic books, hopefully. It would be excellent if it was based on The Feet of Clay from the animated series, but I don't know if that's going to be the case, seeing as it's a standalone Clayface movie, but...
Well, I mean, the fact that they want to make it a horror movie.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a great character to do it with. It's got blob trappings all over it.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh saying that might be half Southern, half Northern accent. It's confusing. Dad's from Georgia. Mom is from Montana, so both have their accents thick. Nice.
Mom even says, I think that's talk to text.
It could be.
The talk to text thing isn't working
Yes.
because of the mixed
Because of-
accents.
yeah.
There you go.
What's Chris saying here? You can't have Clayface without Batman. You know what? This is the same as having Craven without Spider-Man. But
Wow.
I don't know. I like the character Clayface. It'd be nice if Ron Perlman could get a cameo in here, just because he voiced
As the voice of,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, it's good.
Hold on, it's flipping Monday, not Tuesday, or was I abducted? No, it's a major national holiday here tomorrow. It's a Canada Day tomorrow. Yay.
We went early.
Happy birthday, Canada. So it was a decision, go early or go late, and it was, let's go early.
Yeah. Because, why not? But, plot details are really under wraps for this so far. But they are saying it will be pure, and I'm quoting here, pure fucking horror with a psychological and body horror elements baked into the mix.
Of course it's going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the character.
if they follow...
Look who it is.
Yeah. If they follow any sort of, origin, right? He gets into that Daggett face rejuvenation stuff and it melts his goddamn body. So, could be fun. How about some history?
All right. I do like history, and I always feel a little bit smarter after these. So what have you got for me, you old wise one?
On this day in 1966, Mike Tyson was born.
Only?
The baddest man on the planet. Yeah. I mean, what do you say about Tyson? Dude was a boxing legend. Took his payday with Logan Paul or Jake Paul.
Both famous and infamous.
Oh, yes. Had his troubles with the law.
That's right.
He's been in all sorts of media, wrestling, Rocky Balboa, the 2006 one. He was in The Hangover.
Mike Tyson Mysteries.
Yes, exactly. On this day in 1971, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory first came to theaters.
Still the better movie.
Oh, 100%.
Still the better movie. The Johnny Depp one was like...
It was okay.
It was creepy.
I didn't find it as creepy.
It was creepy.
Gene Wilder creeped the shit out of me in that tunnel scene.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, it had its
But,
moments.
yeah. Um, directed by Mel Stewart from a screenplay by Ronald Dahl, which is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Based on a 1964 novel, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, stars Gene
Yep.
Wilder as Willy
Yep.
Wonka, tells the story of a poor child named Charlie Bucket, played by Peter Ostrom, who finds the golden ticket in the chocolate bar and wins a chance to visit the factory along with 4 other children from around the world.
The golden ticket.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gene
Gene
was
was
the
the best.
best.
Yeah.
And Chris says, I still hate that face tattoo. Fair enough. I
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't get one.
No, not
I
me.
wouldn't get one. And I say that as somebody who's got like 9 of them. So like I don't it's not that I don't like tattoos. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Not on my face.
Oh, there you go. Still the best movie.
Yes, still the best movie.
Yeah, I still have yet to see the new one
Oh, I saw it.
with Hugh Jackman as the
Yeah, I saw it.
yeah. Any good?
It's just okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Well, on this day in 2004, guess what?
What?
Spider-Man 2 was released.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 21
Years
years.
ago. I know. Where the hell is the time going? But what do we say about Spider-Man 2? It's awesome.
It is a good movie. It is a good movie. Can't deny that.
And then on this day in 2015, Scream the TV series first aired.
That was a TV series?
There was a TV series. It went for 3 seasons. First 2 were on MTV, and I think this third one went on VH1, I believe. But it was situated in the fictional town of Lakewood.
Excuse me, sorry.
And it basically didn't have too much to do with the actual Scream movies. It was a new killer, like the Lakewood slasher.
I mean, the look of the guy doesn't have the
No,
the
and
ghost
it
face.
was
yeah.
it was weird. But what's Josh saying here? No tats, not a fan.
No tats. Just not a fan. Not against it. I just don't want any. Oh, that's fair. It's totally fair.
Oh,
I
I'm right
feel
there with you.
old.
Right
Me too.
yeah, it was after 9/11. The Spider-Man 1. There is an original trailer out there
Yeah, with the helicopter between
the Twin
span
Towers.
between the Twin Towers. Yes, I saw that.
I have it downloaded on a really low resolution clip just for
Yeah.
posterity's sake.
Yeah.
But yeah. But this series here premiered June 30th, 2015, and concluded in September. It was picked up for a second season in July of 2015, and then the second season concluded with a 2-hour Halloween special that aired October of 2016.
That's like a feature film, man.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but they did unfortunately leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger, so that sucks. But
Wow. It was in 2017?
2015.
15.
Yeah.
I don't think people are worried about it.
I am. I want to know how it ended. I mean, we've gotten 2 more Scream movies since it, but
Yeah, but I mean that's the origins of the franchise.
yeah. Gaz says there was a TV series. You're joking. Come on, really? Seriously, though, that's a joke, right? No.
I know. I
No,
was the
it's
same
not a
way.
joke.
Like I think I saw the original Scream and then I haven't seen any of the other ones.
Yeah. 1 and 2 were okay. 3 was a bit weird. 4 sucked. 5 and 6 aren't bad.
Well, there you go. There's 6 of them?
I
Wow.
believe so. Scream 7 is on the way. But Josh says, I was 20 when that came out. When did I get old?
Oh man.
And Chris says, great history. Loving the stream. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Andy works really hard on these, so thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate that.
Gaz says, next you're going to tell me there was an I Know What You Did Last Summer show too. You know what? There might have been.
I don't
know for sure, though.
I don't know.
Josh didn't like Scream, though. Fair enough. I like the first one a lot, though. I mean, it was Wes Craven, right?
Yeah.
Big horror time, so. And Silver Spider says, still going with Scream movies, same as Final Destination. Yep. I mean, they're still, after this one that just came out, Bloodlines, I think they're trying to pen Final Destination 7. But, like, at some point, the ripple has to be corrected.
I guess so.
But who knows? But, seeing as F1 is doing well in the box offices, they're already talking possible sequel. And Joseph Kaczynski is
Kaczynski, yeah.
saying
Yeah.
maybe they should do a crossover with Days of Thunder.
No.
No?
Really?
And he's quoted as saying, "Who wouldn't pay to see those two on the track?"
Oh,
So you get
okay,
Brad
okay.
Pitt versus Tom Cruise. Bring back Cole Trickle. I could see that being an option with all the, crossover stuff that is hot at the moment.
I don't know. There's a contrivance there that I'm not sure is necessary, and you would have to have a very good story behind it. I don't think the Cole Trickle character. I mean, I don't know. Are there a lot of drivers that transition from NASCAR to F1 or
I
vice
don't know for
versa?
sure, but he's thinking on his thought that it could be like Cole Trickle has some history with Brad Pitt's character,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this next one could tell, you know, the story of that. But I mean, I guess it's all going to hinge on whether or not F1 delivers at the box office, right?
Well, it's number one movie this weekend. So.
It is. So Chris says, "Are we going to have a Saw TV show?"
Yeah.
You know what? I can't see them doing a Saw TV show just because it has got so convoluted over the last 11 movies. But Chucky was good.
Yeah, it was all right.
And apparently they're not doing a fourth season, which sucks because there was a cliffhanger, but they are talking about a new movie. So
All right.
making a jump back to the big screen.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I like what Joseph Kaczynski is doing. He was responsible for writing Maverick and has worked with Tom for a long time. They got an idea for a third Top Gun, which that has me excited. So maybe there's room for this. It's just I don't know.
Yeah. Guess says F1 was absolutely great. Love that movie. Brad is so dreamy.
He's dreamy.
Yeah. But as far as the Top Gun 3,
Is Brad Pitt that short?
I don't know.
We know Tom is a little guy.
Yes, he is, but
Brad's not very much taller unless they've just like slammed
they
those
gave
two.
him a milk crate to stand on or something.
Let's get some lifts in his shoes.
Oh, there you go. Brad's character isn't a fixed F1 driver, so it could
Okay.
be a crossover.
Okay.
Well, there you go. That's
All right.
your in, I guess.
There's some room for it, I guess.
Yeah. But Kaczynski's also told GQ
Oh, there you go.
a Top Gun Maverick sequel.
There you go.
I think we found a way to do it, not only in the scale of what we're proposing, but the idea itself and the story we're telling. We're thinking much bigger than ... It's really an existential crisis that Maverick has in this, and it's much bigger than himself.
Didn't he have that in the last one?
Yeah, I thought he did, but it's an existential question that Maverick has to deal with that would make Maverick feel small, I think, as a movie compared to with what we're talking about.
All right.
So he's adamant that there's more story to tell. So, we'll see.
I mean, he got Penny Benjamin.
Yeah.
They flew away and they literally flew into the sunset. So, I mean, how do you keep going with that?
Well, I mean, they do give proper endings a lot of times to some movies, right? So
Yeah.
and then still manage to squeak out more story later.
Oh, that's true. We only got 16 Rockies or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we already did that one. Sorry, guys.
Seriously though, highly recommend F1.
Yeah. And Chris says
Top Gun 3. I'll wait till it comes on a streaming service.
Well, if you gotta wait like you did for part 2, you're in
Don't remind me, man.
Oh my God.
I was so upset with
your
that.
most anticipated movie of 2020, 21, 22,
23,
23, 24.
This was my most anticipated movie for 3 years.
Yeah. Well, this next one, I am anticipating this one, but I don't know how high because I do like the original. But apparently Russell Crowe has joined the cast of Highlander with Henry Cavill.
Well, he's already played Henry Cavill's dad.
True.
So we know that they have some screen chemistry.
Yeah. But apparently he's going to be playing Cavill's mentor in the film, just like Sean Connery did in the original 86. John Wick director Chad Stahelski will oversee
Stahelski.
Sorry.
That's it.
He'll oversee the remake, which has a script by Michael Finch.
Oh, the writer of John Wick 4.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's being backed by Amazon MGM and United Artists, so really good chance you're going to see it streaming on Amazon before anywhere else. But it is going to go to theaters, so.
We were talking about this the other day, and I'm not I'm not opposed to this, to have him play the mentor character, but it has to be a better. You've got to sell it better than what you did with Sean Connery. And don't get me wrong, because I love the character, the Ramirez character, but it's like Sean Connery,
It-
he is a staunch Scot.
yeah.
He is a Scot through and through. And when he delivers the line, Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez, and it's like, so you're a Scottish actor playing a Spanish Egyptian.
Well,
A what?
I mean, Russell Crowe has the Spaniard under his belt for Gladiator, right?
That's true.
So,
That is true.
and yes, Chris, he did play Zeus in the Thor movie.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
That is true.
Where you get to see Thor's bum.
He's also played Robin Hood.
Yep. And he was Craven's father in Craven.
Yeah.
So
Horrible Russian. Although at least he tried. And when Sean Connery tried to play a Russian, he didn't even bother. He didn't even bother. Vasily, 1 ping, please.
yep. The Red Band trailer for the Toxic Avenger has come out. If you haven't seen it, we link to it in the show notes.
It's okay. It's pretty cute.
It's gory as hell, and I love it. We got our first super clear look at the Toxic Avenger.
I mean, I don't know how the Red Band, because of the amount of blood, maybe.
Absolutely.
But
You
yet
see
it's
he
still
rips that
so.
dude's arm off, and it's just a bloodbath.
It's still very tongue in cheek, though.
It is. It is. This is going to be cheesy B horror awesomeness. And Elijah Wood is also in it. Taylor Page, Kevin Bacon, Jacob Tremblay, Jane Levy. Written and directed by Macon Blair, and based on Lloyd Kaufman's film of the same name, the original one. Opens August 29th, 2025. And you know what? I wasn't sold at first on Peter Dinklage being Toxie.
Oh, he's fine.
But yeah,
he's
after
fine.
seeing this, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And I mean, we finally get to see what he actually looks like.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, the broom that gets dipped in the toxic waste actually takes on almost a spear-like quality.
Yeah, it's the kryptonite spear.
It is the kryptonite spear, and he wields it like crazy.
Yeah.
Chris says, "Wow, gotta watch this." I'm definitely going to see this one because I love the original. It was so stupid and awesome, and they bring back the pink tutu. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, he's wearing it in one of the scenes they show here. So, but that does bring us back to the Fantastic Four because we got our final trailer for
Oh,
them.
right. Didn't that just come out?
It just came out, and if you haven't
Yeah.
seen it, we did link to it in the show notes. What's Gas saying here?
Top Gun 3. Maverick leads a ragtag squadron of Vietnam-era fighters against an insane, power-hungry drug lord with an air corps of his own.
Only if one of those ragtag flyers is Cousin Eddie, Randy Quaid. I'm Fly. I'm Pilot. Top Gun, Independence Day.
Yeah. That's funny.
But yeah, Fantastic Four, final steps. This one gives us a little bit more insight. This movie is definitely going to be covering a passage of time because we see the Invisible Woman revealing she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And in this one, there is no more doubt. If the Funko Pop didn't spoil it,
Well,
Franklin Richards is right there.
I mean, we did see him in the Herbie thing. So, yeah, Franklin Richards is going to be in this movie, which means there's a good chance he's going to end up saving everybody.
It is very possible, yeah. But we do get this weird, I don't even know what you want to call it, contraption that seems to be shooting off an energy beam into space along with another one off in the background. So is Reed Richards going to build the ultimate nullifier or just some sort of world dome to save the planet?
I would say that this is there's a very good chance that's a Reed invention.
Probably.
I would think.
Yeah. Gaz says, oh wait, that was the plot to Iron Eagle 3.
I'm glad you said it because I was thinking it. I mean, didn't Louis Gossett Jr. do this with World War II aircraft?
Probably.
Yeah.
Josh says, Top Gun 4, they go to space and fight aliens on the moon. That's supposed to be Independence Day 3.
Or Fast and Furious 45.
Yep. Gaz, you tricked us again, dang you. But we also get a close-up of Shalabal there, and you know what?
When she delivers her lines, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it. It's ethereal, it's otherworldly, it's what I expected.
The Herald of Galactus
and
to
I-
deliver.
were you a fan of the Silver Surfer animated series that came
I
out?
didn't mind it.
I really liked it, and he had that. I don't know who the voice actor was, but they gave Noran Rad that a similar this like almost ghostly sort
Yeah.
of voice. Like I know Lawrence Fishburne was the voice of the Silver Surfer
Yeah,
in the other one,
Fox too.
but it's Lawrence Fishburne, right? So
Yeah.
you couldn't escape that. Oh, that's Morpheus.
Yeah.
There's a quality to her speech that is just really, I think, very befitting of the character.
Mhm. Another running gag through it. One of the civilians on the street calls out to Ben Grimm. Say the line.
Oh, that's the running gag through the whole
It
trailer.
is, and in universe they're famous. There's a cartoon based on them.
I love that.
And he's like, it's just a cartoon.
just
I
a
don't
cartoon."
say that. And of course, Johnny Storm, say the line. Come on, Ben, say it.
Yeah.
And we get this weird version of him with a rock beard. So, the time passage again. How long is it from introduction of Galactus, like, hey, he's coming to eat your world, to final battle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Josh says, Top Gun 5, he searches for replicants that fly new anti-gravity planes, and he just says an F-35.
He just got an F-35. Oh man, did you guys like Ironheart? What?
I didn't mind it. I'm looking forward to the final 3 episodes.
Yes, giant asterisk.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But we don't have long to wait. Fantastic Four hits theaters July 25th. So
I mean,
it's
these
a
trailers.
missed opportunity that they didn't land on July 4.
Oh, that's true.
But I get
I'll
it.
say this: these trailers are better than Ironheart.
This trailer gave me goosebumps. We get to see Reed, his stretching abilities a bit more on display. Yeah.
So I mean, between the trailers that we've already gotten, including the popcorn bucket one, because
Yep.
that counts,
For an $80 Galactus light up head.
you get a pretty good tease as to what to expect, and I think it's looking like this is shaping up to deliver.
Yeah. And then there was one more thing that I kind of left out because it is now a couple weeks old, but
Sure.
the Little Caesars commercial. Have you seen that yet?
I did not.
I did not link to in the show notes, so I apologize. But they did do a commercial specifically for Little Caesars, and it pays homage to Fantastic Four #1, where the Mole Man and Giganto come out of the ground.
Oh, really?
And the first version, the CGI was not polished. And
Okay.
people were like, "Oh, it's just AI crap." No,
Sure.
it was actually produced by Disney and Marvel.
Yeah.
Vanessa Kirby is the only face you actually see,
Okay.
but it does feature a pizza guy who gets picked up by Giganto. And it's like, oh, is this going to be in the film? Like, is this a huge spoiler that yes, Mole Man is going to be there too? But
Which was this? This was the trailer, and I know you didn't include it here, but let's talk about this for a second because I think we're probably safe now. We're several weeks away. We can talk about Thunderbolts.
yeah, I think so.
So the post-credit scene in Thunderbolts involves a version of the Fantastic Four spaceship coming
Rocketing
into the
MCU.
616
Well, no,
Earth
not 616. It's
or whatever it is now.
1961.
Sure, whatever they're called. They've changed it a million times.
The MCU.
It's not what it was when it started. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Um,
But we also get a glimpse of a ship in this trailer.
So my first thought was, I got to go to the trailer. I need a freeze frame of the ship from this trailer, and I need to compare it to the post-credit scene from Thunderbolts.
Yeah, because they do clearly go up and land on Galactus's ship.
Yeah.
Prior to his setting foot down.
Yeah.
So
I just don't. I mean, it's pretty clear that this is not a period of Earth's history of the MCU Earth's.
no, it is.
Excuse
it's like
me, the MCU Earth
Tomorrowland
history.
brought to life.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
I'm with you there, Gaz. Yes, it should start with the FF fighting the Mole Man. Right out of issue 1, just let it go, drop right in the middle of the fight.
Yeah.
You don't need to do the origins again.
I like the illusion that the Fantastic car is going to fly.
Well, it's not illusion anymore. They're flying it in this trailer.
Well, isn't that they're driving and then
He pulls back on the stick and they fly through the city.
Did they actually get off the ground?
They do, and then
It
they're
is flying.
flying.
Okay.
They're back driving behind Galactus as he's walking down.
Okay,
Fifth
all
Avenue
right.
or whatever it is.
Right.
But the car will fly. So
That's cool.
yeah. But I'm so stoked. This is like almost on level with Avengers Assemble. by the end of the trailer.
Oh,
Johnny's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Come on, Ben, say the line, Ben. I'm not saying
Avengers
it.
assemble.
And I'm like, come on, it's clobbering time. Here we go.
I feel like that is so for me, because it was reinforced throughout the trailer, for good or for bad, that was the eye roll moment for me. It's like they've already established that that's not a thing that he does, and but you've basically set the trailer up to say that he is going to do it at least once in the
He
movie.
has to do it once.
Yeah.
But
But I hope that it's not as prevalent as the trailer makes it out
yeah.
to be.
Well,
because
it
that's
seems like Johnny's hinting him multiple times throughout the movie.
yeah.
Because oh, it's dinner time. What time has it been?
Oh, I know, yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm still hopeful for it.
This
Definitely
is
going to see it.
after Superman, so
Yes.
like that is July is a big month for superhero movies, and early test screenings of Superman. So far, so good. So far, so good.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to.
But we do have one more before we get to
This one came
final
out
item of the evening.
earlier today.
It did, and
Earlier today.
I'm liking this one. I like how it looks. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it,
I am not sure if I'm going to be able to throw money at this one,
but it is pretty goddamn nice. HASLAB has announced the Snowcat with Frostbite, and 8,000 backers to get it going at I believe 300 and something US.
Well, this launched today. I don't know.
It's going for 45 days.
Yeah, so it launched. We still have 45 days, 4 hours, 7 minutes, and 876 seconds. You get what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, right now, as of right now, of the 8,000 required backers, we are over halfway there.
Nice.
Over halfway funded in a matter of hours.
Now,
so
there is a really nicely done YouTube, or I should say, video trailer for this featuring Cobra Commander.
I watched it. It's lovely.
It is. I've linked to that in the show notes, so you can go check it out. But it does showcase all the features, all the gimmicks.
4,672 backers right now.
Nice.
So I just want to say, I love this. I love what this represents. I love the design. I think it's an amazing upgrade that honors the classic vehicle, and it adds some.
It adds a whole bunch extra playability.
Can I say some realism to my G.I. Joe?
I would think
the
so.
ski missiles aren't just out there anymore.
Yeah,
they're now in boxes that rotate down and deploy. I love that.
And apparently the skis themselves double as snowboards.
As snowboards for the Joes.
Yeah.
I do like that. I also like that the missile rack is removable. And now we have a whole we have a whole new vehicle now. Yeah. We can sit 4 Joes in the back, and it serves as as you say, a personnel carrier.
Well, 2 in the front, 4 in the back, and 2 more hanging off the rail.
Yeah. So I mean, you're rolling into battle.
Yeah.
I love this.
Tier 1 at 10,000 backers will unlock a Lady J in Arctic gear figure.
See, these are the 3 stretch goals that they've announced. 2 out of 3 I don't care about. I don't care. You backed it.
Josh is one.
Wow. Wait a minute. Were you just saying you had no money for something?
Well, no wonder he has no money for it.
Yeah, because you just backed this. Yeah.
Solid.
320, 325 US.
Something like that.
Yeah, 325, I think. We need more Cobra vehicles. Too many Joe vehicles. Yeah, we've gotten. What do we got for Cobra? We got the Claw. We got the Trouble Bubble.
The Hiss tank.
Hiss.
Yeah, that was
Ferret. I've gotten quite a few.
Yeah, we need the Thunder Machine though. Come on.
Wow. Yeah, that's how you're gonna get Thrasher.
Yeah.
I just wish they chose different characters.
I mean, the video is so themed around the Arctic missions and whatnot.
It is, yeah.
And
I just don't care. I don't care about a winter Lady J. I don't care about a winter Flint, which I'd be surprised if that's not the new head that's coming on the retro carded Flint.
But at 12,000 backers, you get Tier 2 unlocked, which is the Bivouac.
The Bivouac
Battle Station with survival gear.
That is like the vintage set updated for classified series. And I feel that is a perfect contemporary piece to go with the Snowcat. Here's your little Arctic shelter.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, and then at 14,000 backers, you get tier 3 unlocked, which is Flint in Arctic gear, like you mentioned.
Don't care.
Um,
With sausages and eggs in a pan and coffee.
yeah, but this particular vehicle is 21 inches long
It's big.
by 10 inches
is big.
tall and 10 inches wide.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's a great point, Josh.
Yeah.
Would have preferred Iceberg and Blizzard. So my friend that I'm actually in a G.I. Joe RPG group,
mhm.
and so it was the guy who runs the game for us had sent me the link to say, hey, this is happening. Have you seen this yet? And I'm like, I have not, but I'm about to watch it. And then I was like, and can I also have a polar battle bear and
Snake Eyes?
no,
Well, he comes with the bear.
no, the polar battle bear, the snowmobile.
Oh, okay.
The snowmobile with the red-headed bearded guy.
Outback?
No, with skis, the winter guy.
Oh, Blizzard? No.
No,
No.
no, Frostbite's the driver for this.
Frostbite, Blizzard,
Yeah,
Snow Screen? No.
snow screen,
Snow Job.
snow job.
Thank
Thank you. That's who I.
Snow something.
That's him. Yes,
Yeah.
snow screen.
Yup.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yup.
That's
but,
a Arctic camouflaged star screen,
There you go.
snow screen.
But this one does come with an LED lighting system, dashboards, headlights, taillights, light bar, and hazard lights.
And that's why you're paying so much.
Yep.
It's completely unnecessary because 99% of us
are going to pose this on the shelf.
it's going to sit on a shelf. You're never going to touch it, let alone turn all the lights on and stuff. It's just not necessary. And you've put in tons of value there.
Oh, there's a lot.
There's tons of value, but that has just made the price point maybe not as affordable for every collector.
Yeah. Gaz says it's pretty dope.
Pretty dope.
Wish I was still into classified.
Buddy, you could be into classified in 2 seconds. That's happened to me.
Yep.
Blame him.
Sorry.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Original 13, I said.
Yep.
26 figures later, and I still only have 8 of the original 13.
Josh says
I want lights just for when it snows, if it ever will. Yeah, if you're into photography and you're going to do photography with this,
that'll get you a nice little
sure,
light blast coming.
you'll get some use out of that. But I mean, once you've done your photo shoot with it, are you going to take it out and do multiple shoots with it? Like, are you going to... I just don't know.
Right?
I don't know. Maybe if they do more winter characters and you build out the scene more, maybe.
Chris says, does it do my
Does
laundry
it dry
too?
my laundry too? Or do my laundry? Yeah, no, I know.
Well, it does have that little pull-out section that is like a little
Kitchenette with
and it's got cup holders that fit accessories that come with Flint and Lady J.
I think it's funny that it's got an ice chest in it.
Yes, which is...
I thought it was a sink for doing the dishes, but
I mean,
instead it's an ice
It's
chest.
next to the engine, so I guess they kind of need ice, but it keeps the engine cool, whatever.
RC would have been preferred. No, not for me.
There you go.
Oh, your son will
Josh,
play
my
with
son
it.
will play with it. There you go. But like the video showcases this thing so much better than we can. Definitely go give it a look. The campaign ends August 14th at midnight, so yeah.
I just can't get over I just think it's overdone. I love it. I love what it represents. I love the updated design. I think it's amazing. I have no use for any of the electronics in it. And that inflates it to a point where I'm like, even if I wanted this, like for me to shell out, and I was in some of the Canadian groups today, after exchange and fees and shipping, this is a $600, this is a 600 Canadian dollar purchase. As an active action figure collector who's actively collecting 3 lines plus other things that come out when I see them, I can't actively collect those lines at retail and plan for this.
Yeah.
It would require some serious mental math for me to do that.
I think it's dumb for the cooking stuff, but oh well.
Oh, I don't. I think that's kind of neat.
That's an additional playability factor.
Yeah. I think they're interesting choices.
Yeah.
I don't have any issues with like the coffee, the eggs, the sausages. I don't have a problem with that.
The little fish and the 2
I don't
roasting spits.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But those 2 the Flint and Lady J, don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care.
I mean, if anything, we should have got Winter Gear Sergeant Slaughter.
A Winter Slaughter.
Yeah. Because that would go nicely with the Once a Man Cobra Commander
Oh,
when he's lugging him through the
that's
valley.
Roadblock.
Is it Roadblock?
It's Roadblock, and
Well,
it,
then put Winter Gear Roadblock.
yeah,
in
yeah,
there, too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Once a man.
yeah, but still, Slaughter and Roadblock. There you go. What's Gaz saying here?
I understand the argument for Iceberg and Blizzard, but do you really want them locked behind a paywall, a tier wall?
Well, as long as they release another version of them in the main line, which is what I'm currently waiting for with Crazy Legs.
But that makes a good. Gaz makes a great point, though, and I guess maybe that's what I'm overlooking is that like, I have the retro carded Lady J. I
Which you
don't.
need
That's
the
why
art-
maybe I don't care about this one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the retro carded Flint, so it's okay if I miss out on this.
Yeah. Chris says,
Yeah, 600. By the time you do the exchange, the conversion from US to Canadian is awful.
Yeah, and who knows what it's going to be when it finally closes, right?
Yep, yep.
Josh likes the fire though,
I like
and the
fire,
fire,
too.
the
It's pretty
flame is
cool.
removable.
Yeah.
So you have
yeah, yeah.
lit fire pit or not.
That's right. Fire discipline. Put that out.
Yep.
The extras are great for world building. Yeah, they are.
Mm,
Too much crap to keep up with. Yeah.
Chris says, oh, maybe the refrigerator Perry would have been a good one for this.
Maybe they can get the licensing sorted out, and we can get that an official Rocky and an official Piper
Ooh.
as GI Joes.
Yeah. But that does bring us to our final element of the evening.
Oh man.
It's
It's
that
that time. Yeah, I know. This one for our Canadian viewers, you know what? It's Andy. He's out there. He's hunting for you and I, so we can save a few dollars with this week's toy hunting tip at Dollarama.
Well, this week you will be finding assorted Funko Pop pins.
Pop pins.
So they are the size of a Funko
Oh,
Pop.
yeah,
They
yeah,
are
yeah,
like
yeah. The
literally
full size.
an enamel pin. Going for $5. There's all sorts of characters that have been spotted. There's Catwoman, George Costanza, Sebulba, Anakin Skywalker.
Sebulba.
But going for $5 at Dollarama, regular retail $9.99 and up for those. So you're saving about half. And the other ones that are show up are Transformers Energon Igniters from the Bumblebee movie. Going for $5, and regular retail on these is anywhere from $15.99 and up. If
Very, very basic transformation.
It
Like
is, but
this is
they've
definitely
got, I guess there's a piece that you can get, the Energon Igniter,
okay.
that actually shoots these little guys across the
Oh,
floor.
nice.
So,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
That's all right.
So, Transformers fans, not a bad pickup there. Oh,
We can't end it here. That's all right. This is meant to be a weekly show. I mean, what with 105 episodes in, pretty safe to say
we'll be back
we'll be back with some more toy news.
because there's always more news.
Yeah, yeah. I
More
mean,
news about stuff.
Holly Weird will provide.
Yep. I mean, shit. Next week we might have the verdict in the Diddy trial.
Oh, he's going away.
The jury is currently deliberating if they haven't finished already.
I would suspect that he's going away.
Yeah, the judge gave him they had 2.5 hours of instructions from the judge this morning.
Do this, don't do that.
Yeah, ignore this,
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
this into account.
Yeah, yeah.
So who knows when that's going to happen, but
All right. Well.
yeah.
Listen, big thanks to Andy once again, sir. Thank you for putting this one together. I know it's been a couple of weeks since we were able to sit down and do this, so it's a good thing you already had stuff waiting. So great show as always. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. Gaz, thanks for showing up late. Sorry we didn't get the notification out sooner to let you know.
I put it out on Facebook today. I tried.
Don't forget, Back in Black series, our Sunday night show is taking a week off because Hank is camping.
Mm-hmm.
He's out in the wilds of Nova Scotia somewhere, but he'll be back. That means you've got 2 weeks to vote on the next best in a show figure. That's for the Jack Porkins Medal of Badassery.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you right now, the Gamorrean Guard is winning.
Yay, bad piggies.
Check us out on all the socials. You'll see that post there where you can vote. 1 vote per person per social media platform. And
Stack those votes.
yeah, man, vote, share with your like-minded friends, get them to vote. Tell your mom, get her to vote. Mom, here's how to use a computer. Vote, and vote.
Yep. Oh, thank you, Chris.
Oh man, thanks a lot. Thanks so much.
Thank
Oh,
you,
great show.
guys.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes,
It should
tomorrow.
be a good a good one. I've got my granddaughter here, so we're gonna go and have some fun tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they're doing stuff at Tommy Anderson there.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
And
Go
then
over to the
there's a
park.
parade in the afternoon and fireworks tomorrow night.
They're late though. They're like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I don't know if the 6-year-old is gonna make it.
Never know. What's Josh saying here?
Oh, Canada, where pines and maples grow, gray prairies spread and lordly rivers flow. How dear to us thy broad domain. That actually works.
It
I don't know
does.
where that comes from, but that works.
Mhm.
Have a good Canada Day. I
Yes.
believe I will.
And you have a good Independence Day on July.
That's
4th.
right. July 4th is coming up. So yeah.
For all our American friends,
Yeah, man.
get some fireworks, have some barbecue, and stay safe.
I salute all of you.
You can do that.
You can too.
But I have no military thing.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Just throw up a Benny Hill.
Working for it.
Oh.
Well, if it's a holiday, you get overtime, right? Or something?
Everybody's working for the weekend.
True. We're
All right.
working for toys, so.
That's true. That is true.
Yep.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hate to say it, but it is time to go. I got to get some dinner. I'm hungry. I don't know about you. As always, remember, whatever your thing is, if you're spending time here with us, you probably have 1 or 2 things like we do, 50, 60, all kinds of things. Fan on, everybody. And as always, for Fandom Power, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
We will see you on the next one. Bye for now, everybody.